Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. I want to share with you today, I'm going to be doing a couple videos. I want to share with you some of the projects that we made at my bingo that I held yesterday. I hold a bingo when we release new catalogs with Stampin' Up! And yesterday we were celebrating from the current holiday Stampin' Up! Catalog. If you don't currently have a demonstrator and you're interested in purchasing any product, you can go ahead onto my online store at stampinsucreates.stampinup.net. Take a look around. Anything that you want to order, please let me know. You can order online. I have a current host code, and I normally have that out here, and I do not. And anyhow, looking for it. Okay, so today is, what is today? Today is September 23rd. It's Monday. I had a day off from work today. So, did some cooking this morning, went to the grocery store, and, well, I figured it was some stamping time. So, anyhow, I have a current host code. If you use the host code, if you're placing an order of 50 or more, you'll receive a free embellishment from me, along with a hand-stamped thank you card. That is reusable. So, anyhow, back to where I was. I host a bingo, like I said, and we were focusing on the holiday catalog, so I'm going to be doing a couple videos sharing with you the cards that we created, and it's a lot of fun. So if you're ever in the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton area of Pennsylvania, or anywhere around the vicinity, Allentown or whatnot, northeastern PA, take a look at my events that I have upcoming. I'd love to have you join me. So I wanted to do cards that were focused on a variety of stamp sets. Some of my favorites, actually. So, Halloween is kind of not really something that I, go wild and overboard with. But I know some people do. I have grandchildren, and, certainly making a card, or some of my friends sending out cards to those that celebrate it. So, I didn't want to go hog wild into purchasing product. Even though this whole Monster Bash suite is so utterly adorable, I just didn't want to make the investment. I kind of wanted to spread it around a little bit between the fall, the Halloween, Christmas, those kinds of things. So something I always recommend to people is if you have a small budget to work with and you can't get everything. I understand, because I can't either. Look at our Designer Series paper, which, by the way, we do have a current special. Check that out on my website. It's buy 3, get 1 free of select Designer Series paper, so it's a great way to stock up. And I just did a Facebook Live last week, which I do them every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, of how to take your DSP, and if you love it, to chop it. So our DSP, you get a wide variety of papers. They're double-sided. They're 12 by 12. And all you have to do is either use a Halloween stamp set that you currently have, or pick one up. You want to refresh that. The one I chose to get was this one here, Wonderfully Wicked. And it does have a coordinating die set, which has the word Wicked and a little spider. But again, I'm on a budget, just like all of you. So I figured it was $18. And I like it because, it has a bat. It has a cat, which I like cats. I'm not a fan of spiders. Ooh. And I'll tell you what, my house, I don't know what it is, whether it's the location near the river here or what, but between spiders and battling stink bugs, I am all over bugs. I am not a fan of spiders, but one's on paper. He's cute. It has Celebration, Good Time, Have A, and Happy Halloween, along with a little web. So I thought that covers everything. Have a Happy Halloween, have a good time, have a celebration. So I went with the Wonderfully Wicked stamp set and our Designer Series paper. So I wanted to do a card at the bingo. All of that, and you had to go through that. So here's the card that we created. Very simple. And on the inside, we have little spiders coming down and have a good time. So I want to show you how quick and simple this is to create. Now when they all came, they all had a goodie bag, and you can check on my Facebook page at Stampin' Sue Creates. You'll see some photos from there. You'll see the winners of the bundles. I had 4 bundles I gave away and a couple other surprises. And you'll see, you know, just a couple pictures of their goodie bags and, you know, just a few things I posted. So anyhow, we're going to start with a basic black piece of cardstock. This 8.5 by 11 cut in half and then scored down at 4 1/4 scored and cut 5.5. So you have your basic layout. Now black is hard to work with, so I always like to, and I know I cut them, here they are. I always like to put a little something for the inside. So we're working with Very Vanilla, being that was the recommended color scheme to go with this. So we'll have our Very Vanilla, that will go on our inside. But we'll put that aside for now. So I cut the Designer Series paper, and I just love this one. It has all these books on here. So look at Ghostly Greetings, Portrait of a Vampire as a Young Man, Magic Potion for All Dummies. No, Magic Potion for Dummies. Duh. Retiring Forever. What does that say? A Guide to Financial Freedom in Immortality. I mean, they're just so stinking cute. Now, the other side actually has, like, recipes on it. You know, brownie. These guardian carry out mundane tasks around your dwelling. I mean, it's just funny. I mean, that'd be cute too. But we're going to go with the books. So, oh, I forgot to grab my glue. My goodness, it's a good thing that it's just a step away. So, I'm going to use mono adhesive. And we're just going to run some of our tape instead of glue. Run our tape along there. And we're just going to go ahead, put this on the front of our card. Now, when they came to bingo, I think I have to put another light on. It's starting to get dark here. It's looking like maybe we're going to get a storm, and that's ooh, ghoulish, right? So there we go. There's our books on here. Now, when they came, they had their little packets inside their bags. So I had all of this cut for them, all ready to go. I used the cat punch. And we punched out, well, I punched out for them a cat. Now, did you notice in the holiday catalog, we have dimensionals now that are black on the back. That's like, sound a little rhymey there. And they come in a set where you get 2 sheets of, this one's kind of close to the cat's upper ear, so we don't want that. They come with 2 sheets of the standard size dimensionals and 2 sheets of the medium dimensionals, which is fabulous. I'm very excited about that. So when you're putting this on a card, see, it's black instead of that big white honking one you used to have before. So let's put this here because I want to make sure you can see the Magic Potion making for dummies, which I'm all about that. So then I also cut out a Very Vanilla for them. I used our rectangle dies that we have, and they are so wonderful. They put that little stitching around there. So we're going to do that. We'll get out our stamp set, Wonderfully Wicked, and we're going to stamp Happy Halloween. Now this is a clear mount stamp set, which, not clear mount, cling mount, I'm sorry. So see, it's very sticky. So we'll just get a block and stick this to it. There we go, Happy Halloween. And I'm going to use Memento Black ink, one of my favorites. I had a question yesterday at bingo. Someone wanted to get an ink pad, and which one, sorry if my head's in the way, which one should they get? Should they get StazOn? Should they get, you know, my thing? Go with Memento Tuxedo Black. You won't go wrong with that. StazOn is a great ink pad, and I'm just cleaning it here on my Simply Chamois, which is beautiful, right? And you don't want to go with StazOn unless you're going to use that for if you're going to stamp on non-porous surfaces. So like if you're going to do it on a mug, or you're going to do it on plastic or anything like that. So my go-to is Memento Black. Plus you can use it with your Stampin' Blends, and to me it's just the perfect one. So there we go. We have another piece of black cardstock, just a little bit of a border around there. We're going to go back in with our dimensionals again. And don't be stingy with your dimensionals, because they're really inexpensive, and you don't want to have anything sagging. Oh, Portrait of a Vampire as a Young Man. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to just cover that up, and we'll just have like that little Frankenstein man sticking out. All right, so there's the outside of our card. How fabulous is that? So now we're going to go with our inside, right? So we'll take this off, and we're going to go back to our stamp, and we're going to put on Have a Good Time. So I'm going to use it, Have a, and the best part about this is we can actually put both of these on our stamp at the same time, ink it once and stamp it once. Can't get that anywhere else, right? Have a good time. Okay, so where's my black? Here we are. All right, have a good time. Now let me just take a gander. Where did I put my spiders? Okay, how about I put this over here? Probably should have done my spiders first. Oh, you know what? I'm not really liking that. So there's a reason why things happen, right? Let's go with our spiders first then. We'll go back to that. Now, I don't know if this is true. This is what my daughter told me. So I'm going to turn my spider. Did I turn my spider this way? Oh, wrong card. Okay, my daughter told me that the web, the string that comes from a spider comes out of their butt. I don't know. Does anybody know? Maybe you can comment below. So I'm going to make my spider like he's coming down. He's coming down that web. There he is. He's going to need a web though, so we're going to make sure we give him a web. He's just not floating in air. Have a good time over here. Hold it down for a second or two. There we go. That's much better. So now I'm going to close this up before I get myself in trouble. So now we're just going to take our marker. I'm using our basic black Stampin' Write marker. Now yesterday some of the people were using this thin line, and you know what? That's good. We're just going to give him a little line. And you know what? If it's crooked, that's okay because, well, spiders don't really care if their webs are straight or not, right? So there's our ubu. Going to cover that right up, and what happens here stays here, so no one's going to tell, right? Certainly no one's going to want to rip off this beautiful inside of this card to find out. And there you go. It's as simple as that. So a little Happy Halloween using items from our holiday catalog. Be sure to check out my online store. All the items I've used here today can be purchased right from there, and they'll be delivered right to your door. So be sure to check me out on Facebook at Stampin' Sue Creates. I also have a blog on Blogger. Just do a search for me, Stampin' Sue Creates. And, well, quickly, I'm looking to see how much time I have. Let me just show you a few other cards. I'll try to get photos up. And this is using the Designer Series paper, again, just with what I used here today. Some cute, cute cards. A little bit of fussy cutting. If you have a Brothers Scanning Cut, you certainly can use that. Aren't they cute, though? A little bit of ribbon on this one. This is an old punch that we used to have, the bat punch. Now, what happened to that one? Oh, this was the funny one. That when you open it up, look at what I did. See? Did it upside down. So I'm not perfect either, and that's okay. I had a laugh when I did that. I'll send that to somebody, see if they notice. Have a Wicked Celebration. My little scraps I like to stick on the inside. Here's a little Happy Halloween. Nothing in there. Look at this guy. Isn't he devilish? Super cute, right? And here's another fun one. Just cutting out those little shapes. And again, little scraps of fabric. Don't let them go to waste. So look at all the fun cards I created using our Designer Series paper and just one stamp set, Wonderfully Wicked. So super simple stamping, and this is something you can do. You can do these in bulk quantity and send off to some of your favorite ghoulish friends. So thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to hit the subscribe, the like button, share it, and if you hit that little notification bell and click on it, you'll receive updates when I upload new videos. So thanks so much. I hope you have a super stampin' day, and bye for now.